Hey, what's up? It's your boy AX. Shout outs to OTA, and I'm on Beats Behind the Beats.
Say Cheese TV exclusive.
So, how long have you been making beats?
Man, technically I've been making beats for about maybe 5 years now, but for real, making good beats, decent beats, maybe 2 years, something like that.
Right. So, like, when did you, realize, this is like something I love to do? This is something I want to turn it into a career.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved music. Like, even I was getting in trouble in 2nd grade because I was tapping desks all the time, making beats like that. But like after sophomore year of high school, when I realized that I wasn't about to grow no more and play basketball, I had to figure something out. And since I always loved the music, and I was able to find out that I was able to get FL Studio, I started doing that and I started working. I'm like, yeah, I could do this. And I seen people like Timbaland and stuff like that making real money. I'm like, I might be able to do this. And so I'm like, yeah, let me try to work on this and get better at it.
So who all have you worked with?
So far, right now, I've worked with mainly my OTA dudes like Dandy Son and King 7 and Since 94. But I know I worked with this guy called Paperboy. I think he's a Christian rapper. I sent a couple things to Street. I don't know if he's been able to do anything yet, but I know we've talked about working on some stuff together.
Right. So, like, who really inspired you to make beats?
To make beats, I really didn't know it could be done. Like I said, like when I was in elementary school, I knew that people made beats, but I didn't know that it was so accessible to everybody to make beats. But I really like Timbaland, I really like Pharrell and Kanye and people like that. So yeah.
Who's your favorite producer?
Favorite producer? Man, I'll probably have to say either Kanye or Timbaland, just because, and Pharrell. Those three. I'll just leave it at that.
So, like, what are your weapons of choice? You got Pro Tools, Logic, Fruity Loops, FL Studios. Which do you prefer?
I like FL Studio. I tried Logic, didn't like it. Tried Cakewalk, didn't like it. Tried Reason, hated it. And so I'm sticking with FL Studio.
What's the difference between, like, why FL Studios out of all the other?
The ones I tried. See, I didn't try the other ones for that long, but like when I tried them, they were. FL Studio is just the easiest to use, and I'm just used to it. So that's why I'm at.
Right. So, like, describe your sound. And not just your sound, but what type of artist do you like to make beats for too?
Really, I feel like I'm more eclectic in the way I produce, because it's not just trap beats, it's not just pop type things, but I've done a couple pop-ish beats, I've done some trap beats, and then I like to do R&B beats too, because I'm a songwriter as well.
Right.
And then I've made some things that are kind of like movie score type-ish things, and so I like to do a little here and there, but I really don't have a specific sound yet.
So you're pretty much versatile. You're compatible with any artist, any type of artist.
I try to be. I like to think I am.
So are there any plugins you use, any VSTs, any samples,
Right now I'm really heavy into sampling. Like, I've been sampling a lot of different things, a lot of jazz songs, a lot of R&B, 90s R&B songs and things like that. But as far as VSTs and plugins, not too much. Not yet. I'm gonna look into it though.
So, like, what's your favorite all-time beat that you didn't make?
Man,
like that one beat till you was like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that.
It's a few like that, but I think one of my favorite beats, one of them is Timbaland's for what was it, for Aaliyah? How did song go? You know what song I'm talking about? The one say you want the one that had the baby crying.
Tip of my tongue.
The one that had the baby crying in it. I forgot the name of it, because I knew you were gonna ask me that too, but I forgot the name. It's the lead song that has a baby crying in it. That's one of my favorite Timbaland beats, because it's like, why you have a baby in there, but it fits so well, even though it was kind of pointless, but it was just great to me.
So, like, what artist are you really looking forward to work with? Like, you really want to work with that artist, nobody else? Like, who would that artist be?
If I could just choose one, it'd probably be Kanye West, just just to be around that atmosphere, that because he's such a creative genius and things like that, just to be around that atmosphere and see how he works, that's if I could only choose one. But yeah.
So like, what do producers have to do to keep hip hop fresh? And what I mean by fresh is like something new, you know, something original.
Stop making the same beats. Like, in all honesty, no, like shout outs to Mike Will and DJ Mustard and people like that, but Mike Will, his sounds are like, his beats are very similar. It's like, compared to Timbaland, where he has a specific sound, and Pharrell, who has a specific sound, both of their beats sound, all of their beats sound different. But with Mike Will, I'm just using him as an example because he's killing it right now. But like for him as an example, his joints are kind of similar in the fact that it's like they sound exactly the same. And the same thing with DJ Mustard, all his beats sound the same. But what new producers, they got to find their own sound. That's what I'm trying to do, is find my own sound, so it's not every beat sounds the same and it's not repetitive of what everybody else been doing, because then you don't progress. Right.
So does it bother you when artists expect for you to make free beats for them? Yes.
Like, it kills me. It's like, I don't understand why you're expecting me to, if you want to get paid for this, why you not expecting me to get paid for this? And so when they hit me up, hey, let me get a free beat, it's like, nah. I like King 7 and Danny, something like them my dudes, right? They part of OTA, them my dudes. I charge them. If I'm charging them, why you think I'm gonna give you a beat for free? And so it's like, you all gotta invest in your future.
Right.
If this is really what you want to do, you gotta invest in it.
So like, is that like, what else bothers you about, you know, producing?
About producing?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that everybody's trying to do it. Just like everybody's trying to be a rapper and is real clogged up to producing things like that. Everybody has an in-house producer, so they don't want to reach out and extend and try somebody different. They're all, this is my producer, I don't want nobody else. And so producers get limited to who they can talk to and who they can reach out to and how they can expand as well.
Right. So do you feel as though like a lot of Dallas artists, like, do you feel as though the production is the reason why we're so behind?
I don't think it's necessarily production, because a lot of the producers, they get asked to make certain beats for the rappers and things like that. And really it's just, it all comes down to the fan base. That people have their cult, but nobody wants to reach out, and everybody's so me and my crew, me. Instead of, hey, Dallas, let's be a city and do this. And everybody's just me. Right. And so much conflict between the city and everybody, so it's like, that's what's holding everybody back.
Right. So tell the people, you know, where they can reach you at, you know, how much are your beats, where can they hear them at, you know, talk about you.
Alright, well, first off, like I said, my name AX. You can hit me up on Twitter at AYYEPEEZY. Beats at AXCELLENCE on SoundCloud. Me, I'm a songwriter, producer. I can't sing, but I'll be singing stuff. I got a mixtape dropping tonight, actually, about producing and things like that, and some of the songs I've written. But yeah, I'm part of OTA. Shout outs to King 7, Dandy Son, Since 94, and King Cole. This OTA movement is real. We just had a successful OTA August, things like that. But yeah, I'm really trying to do this producing thing and songwriting. So if you're a singer, you need somebody to write a song for you, let me know. If you're a producer, I mean, if you're a rapper or singer and need some production, I got you, because I do R&B and hip hop. So yeah, that's me.